Welcome everyone, this is Xencard from Alpha Project Cluster. Today's video will talk about how to build an unraidable lava cave. So, as you can see, this exact location is the locations I want to focus the manual. Just because you will see further in the video. There's several reasons why this location is actually the best to focus is main defenses. So let's get started. So the lava cave is actually here. You can set up defense outside, but it's easy blowable, and this little tunnels, there's nothing really great that can end up being putting defenses on here. So now we get here. It looked pretty shitty, in fact. Like a big pillar in the middle, not like really an effective place to defend. But if you get deeper, it start to share in several ways. So, well, you don't want to let the attackers have the options to choose where they're going to start to soak. So you want to put like all your main stuff here, and in fact the layout is pretty shitty if you look, but there's a way to make it pretty efficient. The big pillar in the middle can be used against the attackers, but the actual layouts can also be pretty hard to rate. Like, actually, these edge frames will hit directly the raiders, which is going to make it way harder to soak with a trike. But you might not want to put a lot of bullets in here, because, like, you know, if they body block at the good angles, they can manage to blow it up with attack rifles, and otherwise they won't try to soak directly the edge frames. They don't try to blow it because they will try to soak from different angles. Otherwise you cannot use a trike because it will hit directly the raiders, will be more difficult. So, well, let's put a minimum turrets with like maybe 1k shards and 2k heavies maximum. Better build them on player only, just because their main purpose is only to hit directly the raiders. Okay, so this is done. So now, like as you can see, they are pretty much deadly. Okay, but what you also want, you want to have several turrets on the ground, because they cannot. Like, they can get blown up with rocket runs, but they cannot use tech rifles to blow the turrets directly on the ground. And if they try to use, like, I don't know if they have enough rooms to set up a parasol with structures, but let's say they do, it will be harder to use them if there is tech turrets on the ground. Like, this will hit directly the parasaurs, the bugs. And the angles, like the path going down, actually help the defenders. Okay, so now let's build the walls. Pretty much easy, just like one high. You could do a walls and include velos in, but this is just too tiny rooms to build a good walls. Better have 100 turrets shooting than trying to spread out more turrets and like having less, and velos are not that useful. They're good, but not as good as turrets filled with bullets. So pretty much simple walls, nothing really complicated. So why do I choose this kind of wall? Like with the edge frames, the edge frame could allow more angle for the turrets, but it's also easy to just blow it up and destroy several turrets at once. But with this wall setup, they basically need to like blow turret one by ones, because if you put one turret per ceilings, they cannot really destroy more than one turret at once, which make it really harder to get rid of a wall like that. Right here, it's high enough. This will be a good place for edge frame on the top. Okay. So let's place the turrets. Okay, so now we can place the H-frame. Yeah. If they try to rocket runs or going to close with dinos, these turrets might come handy. But in fact, if these turrets are used, is because it's pretty much the end of this part of the raids, because your walls will be lost most likely. Okay, so now I will place wall behind just to avoid like them to just break a sections and have everything's crumbled. Cause dangerous walls. The chance they might sneak out behind and take advantage of that is pretty much like 0. Okay, so now that start to look like what we want. So for the 3 turrets, we want to place them most likely on the ground. So this could be a good idea to have like 2 turrets here. It will slow them down just a little bit. They will need to soak them. And well, if you can place turrets on the sides of the cave, it's always the best place, because they will shoot at the riders and they cannot get they get tech rifles. They are hard to rocket runs. It's a really good area to place turrets. There are some caves that allow more than that, but this one is pretty good for to have some turrets placed on the cliff. Here, I'm pretty sure we can place, no? Don't worry. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, we can. Nice. Here's a really good locations. Once they blow the H-frames, this line of turrets will take the relay. Yeah, we won't want turrets to shoot directly through the walls, just in case there are some bugs that try to hack the turrets. I'm joking, by the way. Okay, there's several turrets. Yeah, pretty OP. Just because of that, these locations become pretty good. Because there's a lot of turrets that they are hard to chase and just need to be solved. So if you fill all the main turrets with a lot of bullets, it will be really hard to raid this cave. Especially if you have an ORP, if you play on unofficial servers, this cave will stand an offline raid pretty solid. So now that's what's look like, what's look on the start of the video. So I hope this video will help you, and please leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice day.